you. And so while you feel like he has walked off and left you, he's really gone ahead of you in order to make the way better for you. See, life threw these disciples a curveball when Jesus popped up in John 14, and Jesus declared that he had to go to his Father's house. He says, listen, I know I recruited you. I know you've seen signs, miracles, and wonders. He says, I know that we have worked these miracles together. I know that you left everything to follow me. And Jesus gets to a point where he says, right here today, I am going to leave you in days coming. The disciples were messed up because they'd heard that Jesus would never leave them nor forsake them. But here it is, the very one who said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you, the very one who said, I'm worth following, pops up in John 14 and says, don't let your heart be troubled. He says, because I'm getting ready to go to my Father's house. But listen, don't stop listening to bad news at the introduction. Because had they continued to listen to what Jesus was saying, he was saying, I'm going to prepare a place for you, and where I am, you may be also. In other words, he's saying, I'm not leaving you. He says, I'm going to prepare a better place for you so that I can come back and receive you unto my own. Can I talk to somebody now who feels disconnected from the Lord? You feel like the Lord put you in a dead-end job, a dead-end relationship, a dead-end family. Can I tell you that God loves you so much that he'll go ahead of you and he'll prepare a better place for you? And so while you feel like he has walked off and left you, he's really gone ahead of you in order to make the way better for you. I wish I had somebody that know that you don't always have to be physically with Jesus in order to be spiritually with Jesus, because if you let him go ahead of you and do what he wants to do in your life, I promise you there's nothing too hard for God, and there'll be nothing that's too hard for you. Okay, he's gone ahead of you. That's why you feel like you feel. Because he's gone ahead of you to do work that you couldn't do when you showed up there. He's gone ahead of you, and he's already worked the interview out for you. He's gone ahead of you and already talked to the loan officer. He's gone ahead of you and already opened a business and already brought you customers. He's gone ahead of you and already set your wedding date. He's gone ahead of you and already given you the building. He's gone ahead of you. That's why you feel like you feel. Tell somebody, just because he's gone physically does not mean he's gone spiritually. He's just gone ahead of us to do what we couldn't do when we got there. So how do you stay?